Hi, good afternoon everyone, this is KenL606. How are you doing everyone? This is a very belated homebrew Wednesday or weekend I'll call it. I think I'm going to call it homebrew weekend number 5 because I've been late because shit, need a haircut. Anyway, it's a belated one. I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's had a good weekend so far, had a good week. Hope lots of brewing's happening. Just a few little bits to talk about. It ain't going to be a long one. First of all, I'd like to say sorry I haven't been around. I've not checked out any videos. I'm going to start doing that today and tomorrow. I'm going to catch up. I noticed, I just had a quick look at YouTube. I see my name on Brewing with Bill. Thank you, Bill, on the title. I haven't watched yet, but thank you. I will watch. I've not commented on any videos. I've not watched any really. I've been here, there, everywhere really. Just been manic for lots of reasons. But first of all, I'd like to say thank you to a gentleman by the name of Frogg, if you're watching. I had my first troll. I've heard of them, read about them, seen how they can wreck people's lives if they let them, and I had my first one on my blackcurrant and nettle video. He was a nasty little shit, I suppose you could say. I ignored him. Frogg stepped in and said a few things. Thank you, Chris. I thought no more about it. Basically the bloke said that I couldn't do this, couldn't do that, blah de blah de blah, trying to wind me up, saying that he was trying to learn how to make things, and that how could he learn from my videos because I couldn't even video properly. So I ignored it. Then something happened again a couple of weeks ago and Chris said something else to him. I read it and I thought, well, let's have a look at your channel, matey, and let's see how good your videos are. And he had no videos on his channel. It was just him just looking around at other people's videos. So I ignored it, left it go, went and had a cup of tea, and I suppose it just wound me up, and I just wrote a raging, for me, comment back. Then I finished my cup of tea and I thought the better of it, so I deleted him and I banned him from the channel. So he won't be getting no more views on my channel. And thank you, Chris, again. You're a gentleman, sir. Thank you very much. But thank you. But yes, trolls are out there and don't let them get to you because they ain't freaking worth it. Just stay away from us because we're a tight-knit little community and we love doing what we do. So don't mess around. There you go. It's Ken getting hard. Right. Brewing. Well, bottled the Pilsner, the Wilco's Pilsner that I brewed. I did hop it. I hopped it to the max. I think I put between 50 and 60 grams of hops in it. Because I think I said that I tasted a lager and it had that little bit of bitterness, but the Pilsner, when we tried it, tasted of nothing and it didn't have no character. I don't know. I brewed it to 20, I can't remember if I brewed it to 20, the full length or 20, but I put a Munton's Brew Enhancer kit in there and that was it. And it tasted of nothing. It was lovely and clear. It was lovely colour Pilsner, lovely golden straw colour when I'd left it in the fridge to cool, chill down, but it had no flavour. It was just like drinking I suppose a glass of water with a hint to it, an alcoholic glass of water. Balls, I thought I needed to do something, and as we know, we love the hops. So I went out, bought a packet of hops. Couldn't get Saz. I know everybody told me Saz, but I couldn't get any Saz, so I got some Goldens. And instead of the golden colour, I've got a lovely, like a burnt orange colour. I don't know if you can see that, he says. Can you see that, everybody? And yeah, I bottled that, so it's looking alright. Made in January, bottled in February. I got the full whack out of it. I put in by 500 bottles for samples for people, 1 litre bottles for me, and 2 litre bottles which are up in the shed, conditioning. But this is conditioned because it's rock hard. But that's Pilsner. That's Wilco's Pilsner. Don't think I'll do another Pilsner kit because I was a bit disappointed with the flavour you get out of it from Pilsner. If I want a Pilsner, I'll buy one, I think. I'll shop bought one. Also bottled the Winter Warmer kit I done, and that had all sorts in it. That had molasses. That had molasses in it. That had molasses sugar in it. That had dry malt, medium dry malt. A kilo of that in there, and it had for an extra little bump, I put some of that Nighty Night malt drink in there, which is good for adding a little boost. And that's the colour it's came out so far, and it's quite nice. It's like a cross between a semi, for my taste buds, like a very weak Guinness and a dark ale, basically, and it's quite nice. And that's rock hard too. So I've done a game. I've got them in 500 bottles for samples. I've done some 1 litre bottles indoors for me, and I've put a load of 2 litre bottles up in the shed for conditioning. And Kevin's taking quite a few because he helps with the bottling and the racking. So Kev's had a few too. He finished some of the cider. He was just telling me, he's just been over and he was drinking the cider, the Magnum apple cider that I made with apple juice instead of water, and I put a kilo of sliced apples in, and he said it's very nice, and he polished off virtually 2 litres of that last night. So yeah, I think he enjoyed that. But I used Goldens in the Pilsner, but no hops in the Winter Warmer, but they're looking nice, so I'm happy with them. So they're gone away. So I made some mead last week, and you'll see that a quick video of that any second now. Right, so you've seen the mead, I hope. It looked quite good, didn't it? Or have I just, you've seen the mead because you've seen the video just that way. Looking quite nice, but like I said, that won't be ready till June at the earliest. I'll rack off in a couple of months' time. Might rack the oranges off if they sunk to the bottom, and bits and bobs. That leaves me, what else have I done? Well, I watched Christian Brewbear the other week, and he had the Molinas, he had the cider going, and I put all my cider up in the shed a couple of weeks back, just before things get started. So I just had the bare minimum inside, and I thought I'm missing the hop cider. So I've been drinking some shop bought ciders, and they're just not cutting it. Not as good as what we can make. You know what I'm saying? The hop ciders that we make, or the ciders with turbos we make, are shit hot. So what I'd done was, I showed in a previous video, I made a cherry and lime turbo cider. So what I'd done was, I pimped it. I put a jar of Lidl's Morello cherries in juice into it. This is, I put it into a secondary, and I added 40 grams of Bramblin X or Bramblin Cross to it, and that's looking nice. And I'm gonna wrap that off this week and bottle that by the end of the week, because that's looking, well, you'll see it in the video of the mead, the mead clip. You'll see it's looking quite nice. I also thought, well, that's going to give me 8 bottles. I'm going to send some out when I do some packages. Thought I'd better make another one, and I. So what I'd done was, I got some cherry juice. Well, it was 50p a litre in Tesco's, where they were flogging it off. I think they had a brainwave, but they were flogged all their juice off cheap. So I made a turbo cider. I made it with 3 litres of cherry juice, 400 grams of sugar, a jar of Lidl's, another jar of Lidl's cherries in juice, what I'd done was then the usual suspects: nutrients, citric acid, pectinase, 3 teabag brew for the tannin, and I used an ale yeast, and I put in 45 grams of Cascade because I had it there. Why not use it? Let's go for gold. So it's looking like that at the minute. It's finished. It's finished fermentation. I've got hops all the way through. It's a nice colour. So that's going to get racked. It's got a lovely aroma. That's going to get racked off and into bottles. And again, that's going to do some sample bottles for people. Do some little packages, like I said I was going to. And hopefully it should come out alright. I've got 6 bottles, 6 gallons of wine down there. I've got 1, 2, 3 here, so we've got 9 gallons of wine to bottle in a couple of weeks' time. I'm going to make one more wine, which is a roasted parsnip and apple wine. That will be my wine for the competitions for the summer, if I make it, if I'm well enough for the summer. And then I'm just doing some beer. But bringing me on to beer, I'm nearly done, honest, he says. Just hang on a sec. I was going to review that, sorry. I was going to review Golden Yellow is called, and it's by St Austell Brewery. I had a bottle the other week and thought, shit, this is good tasting. So I bought a couple more bottles this week because I've been spending a bit of time with somebody and they don't drink, so I haven't been drinking around them, so I've been good. So I actually got to spend a bit of time at home this week, and I drunk a couple. I was going to review it, but one led to another one, which led to another one. And it's basically St Austell Brewery, and it's called Bottle Conditioned Clouded Yellow, a deliciously refreshing wheat beer brewed with vanilla, cloves and coriander. And it's 4.8%, and it tastes really good. It says Clouded Yellow is a bottle conditioned British wheat beer full of character with spices, tangy wheat and a delicious soft vanilla flavour. True to European tradition, this golden beer can be served cloudy by gently swirling the last few inches of the bottle to rouse the natural yeast sediment. Alternatively, clear beer can be achieved by very gently pouring into a glass and leaving the sediment in the bottle. And it's got Cornish spring water, Maris Otter malt, wheat malt, Williamette hops, coriander seeds, whole cloves and vanilla pods. And it's bloody tasty. So I was thinking I was going to do a pale ale next, but I'm going to do a wheat beer. I'm going to brew wheat beer to the full 5 gallons, and then I'm going to experiment. I'm going to do some with cloves and hops, and then I'm going to do some with just hops, and I'm going to do some with coriander, cloves and hops, and the vanilla as well. But it says on the back, colour yellow, which it was, aroma, vanilla, spice, banana. I didn't get the banana, but if there's any Cornish YouTube viewers out there, in Truro, Lemon Street Market, there's a little shop called Helzephyrin Herb Shop. And if you walk by that, you get the smell of all the herbs and spices. And as soon as you drink this, or smell it, that's exactly where you're transported. Exactly. I don't know if there's a clone recipe out for that this yet. I will be having a look, but I'll be brewing this with either a Cooper's wheat kit or some other wheat kit, but I'm not sure yet. But it's going to be a wheat kit in the next one I do, because that wheat beer was nice and refreshing. It was more refreshing than that Pilsner. And this one's called Clouded Yellow. It's a St Austell Brewery. I don't know if you'll get it anywhere outside of Cornwall, but if you like wheat beers and you fancy a spicy wheat beer, put that on your list to have a taste, because that's cracking. That is cracking. And I was going to do a better review, but it didn't last in the glass that long. I was going to do it Friday. Friday. But it disappeared. I was going to drink homebrew cider and wary, but that was there and it went. But I've still got some other bits and bobs, so I'll be doing some reviews. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, that's me Winter Warmer and Pilsner done. No brewing this week. And then the week after, when we do the bottling of the 9 thingamajigs, which will be in a week, because next Saturday we've got me and Kevin got a photography thing to go to, so there won't be no brewing next Saturday or Sunday because we'll be busy then. And then the week after we hopefully should be brewing and bottling, and that will be doing a wheat beer. And I'm also, sorry, this is 16 minutes, sorry Dave from Cheshire, sorry, I know you don't like long ones. I'm also, as a thank you to him, I'm going to do a big kit wine. I'm just going to make my own concoction out of juices, and I'm probably going to make a 20 bottle kit probably, and he's going to have 10 or 12 and I'm going to keep 8 back. So, but I've got 9 here that we're going to bottle, and I've got all the ones behind me, and I'm going to decide which is the best out of all the lot of them, and I'm going to make a big batch of that, and then he's going to have the rest of that. And no arguments, Kev, if you're looking or watching, no arguments, you will be drinking it. Now that cheap muck you got all the time, you drink all the time, this will be the nice stuff. Thank you for anyone that's commented on my videos. I've not got replied back yet, that's because I've not been around. I will catch up with all your videos in the next couple of days, because your videos are great, so keep up with them. I don't know, I've got to check out SJ Pool to see if anything's happened there. I see Vicky Berserker Zippy's done a logo thing for the SJ Poor thing. I've not looked at that yet, so I don't know if I'm too late for that. If I am, I am. But if not, I might get something in on that if I've got time. But have a good week. You'll see a couple more little videos in the week. But have a good week anyway. Thanks to you all for keeping doing your videos, making me smile, that you all do. It's great. Don't stop. And have a good week to you all. Alright, this is KenL606 saying bye for now, and see you next time. Bye now. Bye. Right, hi everyone, this is Ken from KenL606. Just want to show you my mead. There you go. That's Joe's Ancient Orange Mead that's got I'll turn it around a minute. 1.3 kilo of honey in there. That's a mixture of the good Tesco honey and Orange Blossom Finest honey. And that started less than 7 days ago, a week. It's over a week, I suppose now, isn't it? Just over a bit a week. But here, look, it just started to pop then. But yeah, you can see the oranges in it. And this one says Kenny. This is just a medium sweet show mead. And that's looking quite nice too. Quite light, it's changing colour since I started. And that started the same as well. I shall have a look at them in about, what's it now, February, March, April. In April or May to see if they need a rewrap, but I'm not too worried yet. But I want to take them to the evening that I'm doing down at the local brewery to show them about meads and ciders and turbo ciders and stuff like that, and ciders that we're going to be doing. That's the Ancient. And that's got 2 oranges in it, 1 clove of clove, 1 bit clove, I mean. 25 raisins, or there or thereabouts. Cinnamon stick. Yeast, D47 yeast used in each. And I put some yeast nutrient in there as well. And they've been popping quite happily. They haven't stopped. And that one's just 1.53 of honey, which is Tesco's Good Honey, and Finest Orange Blossom honey again. Water, good quality water, good quality bottled water. And there you go, basically nutrient and a D47 again. I do like that for Ciders and Meads and that, and melomels, because I've got 2 melomels on the go now. So it's going to be my medium sweet. Don't think we're getting any action here because I've just moved into the table. No. Any action on this one? There you go. They are popping away quite happily about every 20 seconds or so, so it's not too bad. Ignore me, just moving quickly. I will mention a cherry and lime turbo cider in my homebrew video, and that's what it's. That's what we're looking like, and that's what we're looking like. And that's been hopped for a couple of weeks now, and I shall be racking that off now. Yeah, that's smelling damn tasty, that is. So there you go. Thanks for watching. See you later.